Hello, on this video we'll talk about OpenManage integration for VMware and how to integrate the management pack into vRealize Operations Manager, otherwise known as VROPS. In order to install the management pack, first we'll need to download it from our product page for OMIDB. For the purposes of this video, I have already downloaded and extracted those files. In VROPS, we can click on Administration, Repository, and scroll down to Add or Upgrade. Once the menu pops up, we can click on Browse, go to our download location, and select the OpenManage adapter. We will need to click on both sections, and agree to the warning. Next, we'll need to click on Upload. The process may take a few minutes to complete. Once a package has been uploaded and validated, we'll have the option to click on Next. We will need to accept the license agreement for the management pack for OMIDB. The package will continue the installation process. This will also take a few minutes. Once installation is complete, we'll have the option to click on Finish. The next step is to configure the management pack. In order to do that, we'll need to click on Other Accounts under the Solutions menu, select Add Account, then select the Dell EMC OpenManage adapter. We will need to assign a name to the profile. Next, we will need to provide the IP address for the OMIDB appliance. Next, we will need to provide the credentials for the profile. We can do that by clicking on the plus icon and entering the information for OMIDB. Once we enter the username and password for both OMIDB and for VROPS, we'll need to click OK. Next, we can click on Validate Connection to make sure that we have the right credentials for both VROPS and OMIDB. In this instance, our connection was successful. You can select additional settings by clicking on Advanced Settings. Next, we'll need to finish this process by clicking on Add. As we can see, our connection has a status of warning. In order to make sure that VROPS is receiving all the information from OMIDB, we'll need to log into the OMIDB web interface, click on Appliance Management, and then scroll down to Extended Monitoring. By default, Extended Monitoring is set to Disabled. We will need to enable both settings for Extended Monitoring and SNMP Trap Monitoring. Once we click Apply, those settings will take effect. Then we can go back to VROPS and check if the connection status is set to OK. At this point, we can confirm that everything is working correctly by clicking on the three dots next to the OMIDB connection and click on Object Details. It will take us to the environment summary page, and we can see the details that are coming in through the OpenManage adapter connection. These are all the steps that are needed in order to install the management pack for OMIDB into VROPS. Thank you for watching this video. This is Miguel.